Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. I am down here at the Assiniboia Downs, just west of the city of Winnipeg here, and I have a beautiful W900 to show you guys today. A big thank you to Jamie Grant for purchasing his second truck for me. You might know his truck from his previous truck that I sold him. It is featured all over my channel, all over my Facebook, Instagram, and my webpage as well. So hey, if you want to check that stuff out, just click up here and you can see all that. So, but that's not what you're here for. You are here to look at this brand new 2025 W900L studio sleeper. So let's get into it. All right, little crispy morning here, and I'm a little late in putting this video out. I know that already in advance. Today's like the 5th. It's actually election day in the United States here today, so see what happens. But yeah, I got Movember going on here. Got my little caterpillar on my lip, as my wife calls it, and she hates it. So I don't know if I'll be able to do the month, but we'll see. So here we go. This is a 2025 W900L studio sleeper sitting on a 280-inch wheelbase. It is just standard black, N0001 is the color. She's glossy, just nice and glossy. Had some modifications done on it aftermarket, as I like to do, as a lot of my customers like to do. And we'll kind of go over that. So starting up front here, we have this Hurd moose bumper. So she's heavy duty. It's got the slam latch on there. It has the 3-inch bars and then the 4-post system on there. Up front here, we have the 7 grill bars all the way across on the grill. Bug screen mounted in behind the grill as well. And then it's got the winter front clips up above there as well. Beautiful Kenworth bug, nice and proud right up front here. And you can see up top there we have a visor. That is from the boys over at RLK. And I had Shift involved, or we had Shift involved on this project as well. We got them to do the bullet lights up on the roof, and then we have the air cleaner lights on the front and the back. So you can see there front, and here's the one on the back with the low mount with the red. We also have the stainless strip underneath the cab, and then also underneath the bunk. So we did the 1-inch. Normally you'll see a 3-inch, but we did the 1-inch on this one here for the main reason is the fuel filler is underneath the bunk here. So with that 3-inch, it's just gonna be hanging down way too low. So we did the the 1 inch, and then you can see kind of the amber underneath there in the reflection. They are lighted up as well. Did the stainless piece down here with the panel, the closure panel as well in the stainless, which looks nice. The polished aluminum battery box, and we have the exhaust up the side there with the, those are 54s, and those are the miter cuts, the 6-inch miter cuts. Looking really good. As far as the front axle, we're sitting on a 14.6 front axle with disc brakes, and then we have 24.5 rubber, so she's sitting up nice and tall. Going down the side here, we have a 150-gallon fuel tank. That sun is just making me sneeze. I don't know, do you guys have that problem as well, where the sun makes you sneeze? It does for me. Anyhow, there's the polished fuel tank, and then the def cover as well. Because our wheelbase is so long, we need to have the mid-frame marker lights right there, and then we have the S-bar heater installed from the factory. Now we also specified where we wanted to have the air dryer. So the air dryer is located under the frame rail, inside the frame flanges, under the bunk, and then we have the maintenance-free driveline as well. So that is the Meritor RPL driveline. You'll notice the lighting in the frame rails here, so that is the underglow lighting from the guys at Shift. So we have a few lights here, a couple at the back as well. Now while we're looking back here, you can notice we got disc brakes on this truck, and it is all the way around. The back bunk lights were changed out. These were actually cut in aftermarket. So we have these red LEDs in the back there, which look really nice, just nice and clean. Ace, we were able to source these Ace fenders, which have the chain hangers in the front, and that nice smooth finish on the back here. It looks really sharp. We got the high polish mirror finish rims on there, and then again sitting on Michelin XDS2 tires on 11R24.5s. Suspension, we got the 46K New Way air ride, so it's heavy duty. 46,000 pound diffs on the back end, and 391 gear ratio. There's a few more of those lights back there that we were talking about, and then we got a couple more at the very back. While we were doing the fenders, I changed out the factory white mud flap hangers and put in these black V flaps, which I really like the look of those. As far as the fifth wheel goes, it is a 35-ton FW35, 8-inch riser, 24-inch air slide on there. Down on this side, it's fairly open. This is where all of his rigging, jigging, and etc. is going to go, his pumps, blower, etc. And then there is the anti-sail brackets with the black rubber flaps, which we put on the front as well. Another 150-gallon fuel tank, which they are lined up. Straps are spaced evenly, and then the straps are spaced the same on the across to the other side. So this is the 86-inch studio sleeper with bunk window doors on both sides, which is a standard configuration there. And then over here we have the DPF SCR canister, and that is right down there. So I want to open up the hood here, and I'll show you some of the features underneath there, along with the bumper. Now, another thing too I want to talk about is there is a ton of stuff changing in the industry as far as EPA regulations, but I'm not going to cover that in this video. I'm going to do that in a future video. So if you have any questions of what you want to see me talk about, by all means, drop a comment below, and I will see if I can cover those questions. So there's that slam latch. So I just lift that up, and then it drops down, and it is a pretty heavy bumper, and it does have the lift assist on it, so you got those nice springs down there, so it makes it a little easier to get it open. So I'm crawling all over the truck here. So this is the beast, the big one. This is a 605 2050 torque. It is the Productivity Series is what it is classified as, but it is the Brute, biggest horsepower, biggest torque on the market. So there you go. Davco 382 fuel water separator. We have washer fluid right here, engine oil check. We have your oil fill down there, and then your power steering over there on that side. I like to order the trucks with these hood supports for the fenders. So that is right there. And then on the front end here as well, we have basically the lift assist as well, the hood hinge reinforcement right there. So what these do, they help to prevent the headlights from shaking and the fenders from sagging, where you can get cracking in the paint along the edges there. Go around the other side here, show you what we got going on here. We got your turbo accessories up front there, HVAC system in the back. We got taps there that you can shut off the coolant going into the HVAC system if you would like to do that for the off season. So like I said earlier, you have disc brakes on this truck all the way around, and that covers the exterior. I got a mega surprise for the inside on this truck. If you remember, or if you saw the previous video on his truck, we did something a little special on the inside, so we'll check that out here in a minute. Here's that lift assist. So it is very easy to pick that up. Ouch, pinched my finger there. All right, so here we are in the truck now. Go across the dash, kind of show you what we've got going on there. So here we got your window lifts, your mirror controls. There is the door locks. Now you'll notice down below here we have some extra trim, and that is because this truck is equipped with the Seattle package. So we have the Seattle package on the door panel here. We have the nice pleating on the steering column. There it is on the cup holder. Here it is on the shifter. And then we have it up above as well, kind of in the cab area. So it looks really, really good. Really, really cool. So very nice. So across the dash here, we have the full gauge package, which I like to do, obviously. We have the full diff locks right there, air suspension dump, your cruise, your jakes, hazards, air suspension inflate. So if you want to air the truck up, put a little bit more air in the suspension, you can do that there. Traction control, fifth wheel slide, PTO switch, and then the regen. Over here we have your interior lights for the cab, for the bunk, engine fan, and then the work lights on the back of the sleeper. These are the Sears Ultra Leather seats, which are the black and very nice, comfortable seats to sit in. Up above here we have your headlights, your parking lights, clearance lights, and your trailer marker lights, and then your CV radio up above right there. So let's jump into the bunk. So as we walk through the back here, you'll notice we have these stowable armrests. So these armrests do flip up and out of the way. So if you wanted to have a little bit more space than 8 or 9 inches there, you can flip those and you get about 14 inches or so of space there. Here is the closet. So you got the nice full length closet all the way across, and then you have the same thing on this side as well. Full length closet with a open shelf. And then on this side here is you have this storage. Sorry, my light just died, I noticed. Hopefully it stays. No, it's dead. My light is dead. I need to charge it. But anyhow, so we got storage right there. These are standard cupboards on the studio sleepers, so those are right there. Those just flip up. Hey, look at that. Look at my fancy socks. Don't you like that? Those are little inlands on there. On this side here we have the fridge, and then up here we have the table with additional storage. And then inside here, here's a few extra little buttons that you can add on to as you see fit. Okay. Got the old school fan in there, which I always like to put on the trucks where I can. And then we have some power outlets, cigarette lighter, and then there is a ashtray and then a little cup holder right there. We have the bunk windows in both sides, and we have the nice big windows up top there, and then the nice Vista windows up above there. So over here is some of the takeout parts. So these are some the sun visor from the inside here where they put the Seattle package on the truck. As far as the back wall here, we have the alarm clock, which is optional. We have your fridge switch, some interior lights. There's your heaters, and then your S-bar factory installed. And there's your speaker control for the radio, and then that fan for the little fan in the back here with the radio outlet there, and another cup holder. So upper bunk, so it's got the nice big upper bunk, and then the lower fixed bunk. So you can get a bunk here or a couch, or you can get this liftable. So this is just a fixed lower bunk bed. And then underneath, I like to put this extra foam mattress piece here. So it's got this just added insulation for the winter elements. So there you go. All right, so that's it for this week's video. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a beautiful truck, just a very clean, sleek, I'd like to say. Just very subtle things done to it, not over the top. It looks really, really clean, and I really, really love it. So, and Jamie, I really appreciate you coming back to purchase another truck from me. Really, thanks for putting your trust and continuing to do that. Appreciate the friendship that we've had over the last 4 or 5 years, and look forward to continuing to help you in the future. So hey, if you're new to this channel and you want to check out my what I'm all about, you can go to my website I mentioned earlier in the video. Sorry, I can't talk right now, a little cold. But if you also want to subscribe to this channel, you can click down below, and then you will be a part of the community here. So I'd appreciate that. It means a lot. So that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, have yourself the world's best day. Oh, and before you go to Movember, support men's mental health, men's prostate, for men's prostate cancer. It's a great cause. If you're interested in doing that, please do that. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. It doesn't hurt my feelings. So that's it. So thanks for watching. See you later.